Hey everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern from Modern Salon TV. I am here with George Papanikolas, who is the celebrity stylist with Matrix. It's a brand new title, right?
Yep, just started December 1st.
Oh, congratulations. That's fun for you, huh?
Yeah, it's a great change.
Okay, so we are here at the Water Street Studio, New York City, doing a photo shoot that is using your signature balayage technique that you've used. Am I allowed to say that you used it on Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, I use it on all my clients.
Okay, all right. So that beautiful hair color that she has was courtesy George, and you do all the Kardashians and this whole slew of celebrities. It's so cool. But we were having a conversation about this amazing thing that you do. He goes once a quarter to Dubai, and just fill us in. How did that whole thing come about?
Well, there's a salon in Dubai called Belle Femme, and the owner of the salon has decided that she wants to be the first celebrity-oriented salon in Dubai, and what she's been doing is bringing in celebrity hairdressers from New York, LA, and especially the ones that really kind of catch the attention of the clients there, especially celebrities' attention. So she brings in stylists like me, Tracy Cunningham from LA, Marie Robinson from Los Angeles, Jen Atkin from Los Angeles, and she kind of brings us in and has us do her thing. And the crazy thing is, we show up and there is a fully booked schedule of clients waiting for us.
Yeah, and this is, tell us about your travel there. I mean, how nice it is for you.
Yeah, they're really kind of the most gracious hosts you can ask for. They fly us first class. They get to bring an assistant. The car service picks us up, and I flew out a few days early, and the driver showed me around the entire city for 3 days and had a whole itinerary of stuff to do. So I thought I was going to be fending for myself, but I had almost like a free vacation out of it. So it was fabulous.
And you're treated like a king, as you should be. Okay, so what's very interesting about this salon is for much of it, it's a women's only salon because these women are fully covered. So how does that work out for you?
Well, out of custom there, the salons are actually female only unless they're in a hotel, because hotels are considered like free zones, and in those areas you can drink, men can do hair, but in most salons they're female only. So when I come out, they make it like a special event, and I'm a kind of a guest artist, and they put a sign on the door to let them know that there's a man in the salon. And if for the women that want to cover their hair and don't show it to men, there's a private room for them. And they usually will see Jen Atkin, my counterpart, but they don't see me.
Okay, so what's going on under their coverings?
It's fabulous, like the most glamorous outfits. It's funny because they look very conservative with their abaya on, but when they take it off, it's full couture. And they are obsessed with the latest, haircuts, the latest hair fashions, and it's really the same thing that girls in LA and New York are asking for. So it's weird how all of the celebrity stuff that you see in LA is kind of gone global now, and that's what everyone's asking for. It's like that chic, effortless beach hair. Like it's funny, my consultations now have become, okay, Kim, Chloe, or Courtney, what are we doing? Let's go.
And is that how they know about you? Are you promoted there, and do they publicize that you're coming, and these women come in and they know all about the Kardashians?
Yeah, I think they're really big fans of the Kardashians, and I think with shows like things like Instagram, we get written up in magazines there. But I think social media has actually been the way that the majority of the people have been finding us now. So I'd say 9 out of 10 clients found us from Instagram.
All right, and we're going to talk about that in the next little piece. We're going to talk about social media. But what are the challenges of doing that kind of hair?
They have a lot. That's the one thing. Like Arab girls keep their hair super, super long, and there's more hair than you can believe. Like their ponytails are this fat, so it's a lot of hair, and it's very dark. So you're taking something that's very, very dark, and they want no red. They want it to be very seamless and natural. So the standards are very, very high, and a lot of these women are very worldly. They've traveled all over the world. They've been to the best colorists in London, Paris, New York, LA. So they know a good thing when they have it, and so if they don't like it, they're very, very specific about it. So it's a challenge of really creating that upper echelon of hair color that they're asking for.
Well, do you have to leave it on longer? Do you have to use with heat? Do you have to use a higher volume of developer?
The principles are kind of the same. I don't use a ton of heat because I just feel like it compromises the hair. So for me, it's just being honest with the clients to say, you know what, we're going to get you as light as we're going to get you today, and then in 3 months when I'm back, we'll go for round 2. I really don't like to force it because you can potentially damage the hair. But with darker hair, you definitely go in with a stronger peroxide because you're going to need that extra lifting power.
So when you get there, they are lined up to see you, and I understand they are charged a flat rate of $1,000 for your signature highlighting. Is
The range, but yeah, it's up there. It's up there in the high range. So yeah, and it's amazing for us that we have such a great following when we get there.
okay? So they fly you in first class, put you in the best place, treat you well, treat you like the king that you are, and then he won't divulge the exact number, but they pay you handsomely to do this.
Yeah. Everything's great, and the great thing for us, it's a fabulous way to go, and and honestly, for us, I do really well in LA and in New York as well, but you also get such an incredible experience just being there. It's such a modern, incredible city. So it's a great change of scenery from what I do every single day in the salon, and I think that's the best part.
So anybody out there in our audience who wants to do what you do, we're going to get into the social media, but would they even contact a salon in another city, maybe not a Dubai, but are there other cities? Like how, if it's not social media, is there a way that one would reach out to those salons?
Well, I think if you want to be, like, for me at this point, I'm more of a guest artist to these salons. So the thing is, you need to have a good following. So if you don't have a good following, you can pop up anywhere, but if people don't know about you, it doesn't really matter. So that needs to be number one. You have to have a really, really good fan base and following. Then you can start doing that, because then you can announce it and people will come. Otherwise, I feel like when I first started coming to New York, it took a few times of coming out there, getting the momentum going, letting people know that I actually, hey, I'm in New York, I'm available. Well, now I think with social media, people kind of find out right away, so they line up.
Okay, so we're going to talk about social media, but before we go to that, what is the best tip you ever got? They do tip. They tip generously, right? And then tell us what your favorite tip is so far.
I don't want to divulge that much about the clients, but yeah, they're very, very generous, and they're really fabulous. So
we're not going to show it? Okay, well, it's a special little thing. I'll tell you privately if I see you, whoever's out there. Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm excited about our shoot today.
Me too.
It's a beautiful signature George Papanikolas look, and it's going to be in the April issue, so I can't wait to see it out here, and I can't wait for our audience to see it. So thanks so much, George. And stay tuned. Make sure you watch the one on social media. Thanks. We'll see you. All right, bye-bye.